The 2015 Dallas Baptist volleyball team is gearing up for a new season with the hopes of a return trip to the NCAA Regional Tournament after a one-year absence. While the Lady Patriots look to replace Tiara Gibson, who earned Heartland Conference Offensive Player of the Year honors as a senior last year, 5 key players returned for a DBU team that has postseason experience. And head coach Kathy Kokel has seen a strong desire from her squad through the offseason to return as one of the elite teams in the league this year.
The feel I get from this team starting last semester into this semester, and even really throughout the summer when I was able to see them walking through the halls, it's excitement. I see a lot of commitment from these girls, dedication to the sport, to the program, and really just to me as a coach too. They're buying into what I'm trying to do with the team and to get us back where we need to be. And so I feel a lot, more than anything, excitement, but I see a lot of determination from this team.
The Lady Patriots will be faced with the task of trying to fill the void left by Tiara Gibson, who was named the league's Offensive Player of the Year after leading DBU with 234 kills last season. With Gibson lost to graduation, Kokel expects some key players on this year's roster to rise to the occasion.
Well, she meant a lot, and really off the court, even as much as on the court, she was just a great spirit, a friendly person, and so on the court, we really don't try to replace her. She played a different way than anyone I've ever coached. She just had a completely different style of play that was completely natural. Nothing I can take any credit for. So looking at our new middles, it's a whole different style. They're bigger. She was actually really, she was 5'9" as a middle. Usually see 5'10", 5'11", 6, and then even over. So this year our middles are taller middles. I'm not as agile, but still able to reach just as high, and we're still able to run a quick offense with them. So I'm not really trying to replace her because it's not possible, but we have a lot of talent and different strengths from the middles we have now, so really just trying to take the strengths they have and work with those strengths instead.
With Gibson gone from the lineup, this year's DBU squad will have a different look as Tatum Mergner moves from libero back to an outside hitter, while Brooke Manley takes over at the libero position. And it's a set of moves that Coach Kokel expects to pay huge dividends both offensively and defensively.
Tatum's an outside hitter. She is small, 5'8", but she plays big. She's got a huge vertical. She was coming off of an injury, and sometimes even if you're released physically, you're not sometimes there completely mentally. And so sometimes you need that year, and I've noticed that with a lot of injuries, and that's kind of what happened to Tatum. She just, I think, needed a little more time to get back into getting 6 rotations, front row and back row. So this spring, we started to see the old Tatum come back. She was completely healed, completely mentally ready, and so she's coming back into that spot. Freshman year, she would have hands down unanimously got Freshman of the Year, but she got injured. And so it's just been back and forth with her on her legs, but she's doing great and feeling great, and we're giving her the rest she needs, but that's why she's back in that position. We've always wanted her in that position, but she's one of our strongest defensive players, so it was an easy transition for her. Brooke, when I was recruiting her, she is an outside hitter, but I always knew defense was where I probably saw her in the future. I didn't know if that would happen, what year it would happen, but she's definitely fit into that row. She is our defensive leader and our serve-receive leader. We stat every practice, and consistently she is at the top. And so she knew that coming in. That's always been her strong suits, and she's really excited about getting to lead this team in defense for sure.
For Mergner, the return to a familiar role as an outside hitter is one she looks forward to as she enters her senior season.
Feels great. That's my position I've always played my whole life. Last year was fun because I got to pass, and defense is just as fun as hitting, but I really like being in the offense, and that's more of the outlet, so a lot of balls go to the outside.
As for the libero position, Brooke Manley looks to be the next in line of great players to play the position at DBU, and has taken to the coaching advice of former Lady Patriot and All-American Cameron Hartson.
Transitioning from outside to libero has been really good for me. I can now focus more on defense, which is one of the main things for this season we're going to focus on. And it's really helped me just because Cam has been in my situation, and she's an amazing influence and role model just to help me stay strong and stay bettering myself to be the best I can at whatever position I'm thrown into.
Casey Bird is another senior that returns to the DBU lineup in 2015. After leading the Lady Patriots in assists last year, Bird has high aspirations for this team in her final season at Dallas Baptist.
Everybody basically has just been really working hard for this season, and we just focus on staying disciplined and taking one practice and one game at a time, and just playing for each other and for God ultimately. It's just been really our big focus this year, and so just all the hard work paying off basically.
With senior veteran players such as Casey Bird, Tatum Mergener, and Hannah Ballou, Kokel is excited about the leadership that this trio will play for DBU on and off the court.
Hannah, Tatum, Casey, and Carly, those are our 4 captains. Those are, I'm looking to them all the time for leadership, but it's coming, they are seeking me out. They remind me of things. I mean, they are on top of this. They all have a goal to get back. You know, Carly, Tatum, and Casey were all on the court in 2013 when we won that championship and went on to regional. And it is in their heart to just, and in their minds to completely succeed at that. And, you know, and even if we don't, they are so willing to work hard that they know whatever happens on the court, if they leave it there, they've done their job. But they're very determined and leaders and very trustworthy leaders, and really keeping this team in shape on and off the court. And so I'm really proud of them and their leadership abilities.
In addition to a solid core of veterans, Dallas Baptist will feature 6 talented newcomers that Kokel feels will make an immediate impact on the court.
This is an exciting group. This is a group that even before they started here as freshmen, we're talking to each other, we're seeing each other, we're getting together. We saw on social media a couple pictures of them at baseball games, you know, with DBU's baseball success, with pictures with their shirts on and already bonding and becoming friends. So right there, that's special. And none of them live too incredibly far away, so that helps a lot as well. You've got Cooper, who played at one of the best clubs in the United States. She played for some great coaches, and so she's bringing in a lot of experience. Hannah Hester, our freshman setter, has, if you just look at her resume, it is completely impressive. Has taken her high school teams and her club teams very, very far into in playoffs and in tournaments. And again, it's really just experience. If you look at all of these girls, you're going to see great clubs, great high school programs, great coaches that they played for, and it helps that they're adding a little height to us as well. So that's going to impact the court immediately. But really, it comes down to they were just committed. You know, Lauren Nix came in to our camp years ago and just decided, hey, you're the school for me. So really, you know, she pursued us just as much as we did her, and it's just commitment. It is commitment we're seeing around the board from all 15 players this year. They are dedicated to this program.
With a mix of veterans that have postseason experience combined with a talented recruiting class set to play a role this year, players like Carly Hess, who experienced DBU's run to the NCAA Regional Tournament in 2013, anticipates this team could do the same.
I think just everyone working hard 100% of the time and having the right mindset and goals and having a great group of leaders like we did my freshman year, and I think we'll get there again.
The Lady Patriots will be tested right out of the gates as their first 6 matches come on the road, and it's an opportunity that Coach Kokel feels could bring the team together in the early going.
The great thing about being on the road early on, and I think what I'm looking from them, is that team bonding. You know, we've had schools in our conference that started 2-a-days quite a while before us, you know, a week and even a little bit of change on that they were together before us. So being away is actually a great thing. And West Texas is a very familiar school. We go there almost yearly. It's in Texas, so it's not too far of a travel. So having that time on the charter, in that hotel room, those are part of the success of this team. So just looking for more of that team bonding experience when we're away. We get that, I think it's Commerce is that Tuesday. That's a great team, not too far. So we couldn't have a home game, but we got pretty close to it. And so being away, I'm hoping is going to be a great thing early on so that we can learn to play hard away, and hopefully when we get home we're going to be really excited about that, really ready to play at home.
The Lady Patriots begin their 2015 campaign on September 4th when they play 4 matches in the West Texas A&M Invite. DBU's home opener comes on September 17th as they take on Heartland Conference foe St. Mary's. With great anticipation surrounding a team full of veteran talent and young rising stars, we'll look forward to seeing you at the Berg Center as DBU sets their sights on a run towards the conference title.